6-year-old boy loses his sight. It sounds crazy, right? This is a real life story. Hello, one people. Welcome back to this channel. I am Mr. Muffler. In today's reaction video, we are reacting to one of the saddest but interesting story. A 6-year-old boy loses his sight. What causes it? Did he inherit it? Was he born with it? Is it an accident? If you want to know much about this story, stay with me. Don't forget to share, subscribe, like, and comment. This story was posted by EIB Network by GH1 TV. However, I am Mr. Muffler. Okay, viewers, that's the video of the guy you are seeing on the screen, posted by GH1 TV, and that's the father. So, stricken by blindness at a tender age, 11-year-old Stephen Boy Boateng saw his dream of education and a joyful childhood cut short at just 6 years old. He lost his sight to cataract following a late diagnosis compounded by financial challenges.
Right. Thought this shit was all with. Rex. 100 ball. Ooh. 200 ball. Ooh. I feel something. Ooh. I'm gonna give you 2 million reasons to hate on me. Cause I'm sexy. Cause I'm chocolate. Rex. Bitch! See what you had?
Financial challenges. Alright, so 11-year-old boy loses his sight at the age of 6, and because of that, he wasn't able to go to school, and the father wasn't able to take care of him out of financial challenges because there wasn't money, and then the father has to take him to blind school, but there's no money. So what happened? Let's see what happened. But before then, let's congratulate GH1 for posting such an interesting and a heartwarming story. That's for education purposes. His father, George Eko Mensah, who is also visually impaired, struggled to provide for himself and his son, making education seem like a distant dream. But after George shared their plight on Kasapa FM's and two other shows, help them came their way.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Help me! Help me! Nigga! Help me!
It's like something okay. It's like something interesting is about to happen. It's about to go
Today,
down.
Stephen has been enrolled at the Ekropon School for the Blind, giving him a renewed opportunity to learn and the promise of a brighter future.
Alright, so that's the end of the story. 11-year-old boy called Stephen Boy loses his sight at the age of 6, and due to that, he wasn't able to go to school. And to your ultimate surprise, the father too is a blind man. He also lost his sight at a point where he was writing an exam. He lost the first sight and then later he lost the other. So the father saw if he shouldn't call for help, and then later or maybe in future he's not there, the child is going to suffer a lot. So he took it to three and two other show on Kasapa FM, and then out of some contribution came the way, and today, God being so grace, Stephen has went back to school. Now before then, let's look at some of the causes or what causes that. In the news, Stephen was diagnosed with a cataract. Now what a cataract is, I think cataracts, according to Google search, cataract is a medical condition in which the lens of the eye becomes progressively blurred or progressively opaque, resulting to blurred vision. So this may be the result according this is the result according to the medical diagnosis. So the guy wasn't able to look, or the guy was not able to see as a result of cataract. And then the father to complain that he also experienced the same issue, but likely for him, he was grown before circumstances. But then, unfortunately for the boy had his own at a very young age. 6 years is very young age. So the father cannot. He realized no, you have to take it to, or you have to call for help. So he went. He sent it to Kasapa 105 or Kasapa FM show called Entowada, and then they call for help, and then God being so grace, today Stephen is in school. Now let's look at some of the things or that we can use to prevent these circumstances. You know, sometimes things like this can be nature, but more often, if it happens like this, then the father, you know, it has happened when you give birth. Well, we don't know whether, but when you give birth, you have to make sure that you make all diagnosis of the child to know whether this can happen in the near future. So you start solving it medically. You see, God does his things in a very plain way. We shouldn't think that because everything happens is God that decreed everything to happen. But then you should also know that there are some things, they are facts or factual. You know, maybe, or you are experiencing this, then the child you've given birth to, sometimes you have to make some medical examination about the person to know, oh, yeah, indeed, this can happen to the child in the near future. So let's find the other means to protect this disease so that in case in future, even we are not there or you are not there, at least the child can take good care of himself. However, this is the end of the story. It's for just for educational purposes, for little fun and self-awareness, and probably what humanity teaches. I still go by the name Mr. Moflag. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Stay blessed.